Hello, today we're going to look at the Vlieseline 266 wool mix wadding. It's 60 inches wide, which is 150 centimetres, and it has excellent thermal qualities. It's made up of 70% wool and 30% polyester. It's excellent to use as in a hand quilting project, but it's also wonderful to use on the sewing machine. And even better, it's washable at 40 degrees and dry cleanable. The Vlieseline 266 wool mix wadding is perfect if you're wanting to do some hand quilting. This is a sample that I have done earlier. All I've done here is transferred the design on top of the fabric. I've then layered it up with my wool mix. I've popped a backing fabric on here. Now it's entirely up to you whether you choose to use a hoop or a craft frame. I tend not to. And all a quilting stitch, a hand quilting stitch, is considered to be a running stitch. And we're just popping the needle through, holding it by the eye of the needle, so the needle and the thread will go all the way through, and I'm rocking it. I've loaded 4 or 5 stitches on there. It's entirely up to you how many stitches you have on your needle. The whole point of hand quilting is to have your stitches even and to make sure that they can be seen on the reverse of the fabric. The Vlieseline 266 wool mix wadding, whilst it quilts beautifully by hand, also works really well on the sewing machine. Layer it up with your fabric, pop it into the machine. Now on here I have a walking foot. You could use a free motion quilting foot if you want to. Increase that stitch length to at least 3, and also if you're using a decorative stitch, increase the width of the stitch. I'm wearing a quilt glove. I just find that wearing the quilt gloves gives me a little bit more control. Hold your hands in the shape of a hoop. I'm just moving my hand out of the way so you can see how easily the wool wadding glides through the machine. For needles, you could use a quilting needle, and I would highly recommend using a size 90. As you can see, Vlieseline has a wide range of products, each with different properties and benefits for your projects. You can view the whole range on the Vlieseline website, where you can download the brochure, which has detailed information on all of the products across our 4 categories. You can also join the conversation with us on our Facebook page, Creative Community Group and Instagram. All of the details are below.